eventually it got worse.
Yeah.
As everything else
And
does.
so, unfortunately, we've lost Mr.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. We lost him in December.
Mm-hmm. I know. I'm sorry.
It was hard. It still is, but
I know. It's
I know.
even weird for me to come there. This is the first time I've been
Yeah.
with him not
But,
there. And it
my
was
dad-
really weird seeing the office. Like when I
Yeah,
walked
just-
into I was like, oh,
Yeah.
his stuff's not here. Or he's not greeting me.
Yes.
When I would walk in, he'd be like,
Hey,
hey, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I was invited.
Yes. I promise.
Where and it's just so it was very interesting to see him.
It was
I had
hard.
a couple moments yesterday, especially with the 90th birthday,
Yes.
and I know it's a lot for you.
It was a lot. But yeah, but it's so bittersweet, right?
It is.
Because he was just such a prisoner in his body.
Yeah, he was. So he's free now.
He is. He's free.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, in fact, when we were going to church, I was brought up Catholic. I always joke or I say that I'm a recovering Catholic. No offense to any
No
Catholics
offense.
in the world, but
It's okay.
it was just different than where I am today
Yeah.
in my walk today. And to see my dad walk up at church and give
I remember that.
I remember there's pictures that everybody would send, he would walk up at the end because, the pastor would ask if anybody wants to give their life to Jesus, you go down there, and he just did it on his own. Walked all the way down. I helped him to, come back because it was just very emotional.
Yeah.
But it was beautiful. And so, even though I miss him like crazy,
Yeah.
I know it's just bittersweet.
Yeah.
Right? There's no more pain.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that.
And he's free.
Yeah, 100%.
And our relationship, that's the other thing, right?
Yes.
I never got to have that as a kid. So,
so much redemption at the end.
yes, it's crazy.
I don't know if that's the right word to use, but I know I think it's okay to use that word because
I
you
think
guys,
so. We healed.
because he was a little, with his dementia, it's not the same dad,
No.
but there was a lot of healing that happened.
There really was. And I got to hear him tell me how proud he was of
Yes.
me, which is something I always longed for as
Of
a
course.
kid.
Yeah.
And so that was everything.
Yeah.
I mean, that was worth everything.
Is it okay if we get some Kleenex? If you don't mind.
All of the hard stuff, right? So all of the frustration, the anxious nights and being at the hospital, because literally I had to take him to the hospital all the time.
Yeah. Especially at the end. Yeah.
So it was hard. So, we did have to move him into, a care facility for a period of time.
Yeah.
Before he died. And I was there with him. And I just kept thanking him and telling him, it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to be okay.
Yeah. Because as much as he made the mistakes as a father.
Right.
And didn't do it the traditional way,
No.
obviously. At the end, you kind of want them to know.
I did. I told
You
him he
still,
did his job.
you still
And I
still
thanked
did.
him for
Yeah,
everything.
you're still. I am who I am because of our relationship.
Exactly.
Yeah. So there
Exactly.
is still good in it.
It's amazing. It's
Yeah.
amazing because when you think back to where I was and to where I am today,
Yeah.
Jesus,
Yeah.
that's
100%.
just it. Yeah, and that's for everything. I mean, I made so many bad choices in my life, and there were choices.
Yep.
Because that's one thing that he gives us is our free will,
Yeah.
and those were choices that I made, and and it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay, and I'm
Yeah.
better for it, and I'm stronger for it.